Oh, hi. I didn't notice you there. I didn't expect any guests today. Well, maybe I should have, because today is the day that I reached 800 days on Hardcore Minecraft. Now I hear you thinking, that ain't that special. Or maybe it is special, I don't know. But I survived 800 days in Hardcore Minecraft. That's just the case. Just look at the statistics. 800 days. Or well, I'm currently at day 800, so I didn't survive 800 days yet, but I'm soon to be a owner of a 800 days old hardcore Minecraft world, and I want to show you what it is like to have such a big world. Might actually be very small. I need to think about things. I need to think this through. What can I do? Maybe do something like this. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Wait, I can't do this, and this, and then there. Then I'm really struggling here because, well, I'm not used to this. I have survived. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. No, wait, like that. Oh, there it is. And like that. There's 2 zeros. Do I have? It's the red box. It's always the red box. Yes, it is the red box. Why am I doing this weird way? Jeez. But all just to make that wonderful 800. There. 800. Yes, wait. Also get rid of this corner, this corner, this corner. Oh! No! Eh. No! This is real difficult, Ben. Just like I believed in myself that I can make 800 days. Maybe no, it's not possible. Impossible. I promise you I will not get out of this camera mode. I promise you. Target the other block and then bam, there we go. Finally. 800! Yay! I did it. Finally. Woo! Me, 800 days. What I'm going to show you is amazing. 800 holy days. Holy days. But if you wondered, 800 days in this hardcore Minecraft world, what does that look like? It looks something like this. This perimeter. An entire beacon range centered on this point. I went on that way, that way, that way, and that way, exactly to the point where I lost the beacon effect. I could stand right over here, and I would still have the beacon effect, but if I stepped over here, it would vanish. But why did I mine this all out, you might think? I'm going to tell you. Oh, tell you? No, even better. I'm going to show you. Well, hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. This is the starter hut we went with. We don't even have glass in here. There is a parrot in there. We have 5 sets of elytras. I don't know why 5 sets of elytras. But my parrot guards these chests, which is basically still stuff that I need to sort. There is still a lot of stuff in here, which I need for my build. And I'm currently working on, in which we get to very soon. That, of course, is my farm. My farm of what, you would say? It's a not automated sugarcane farm. Like, imagine just walking through this and suddenly blowing up because there's a creeper right in the sugarcane. I promise you, it has happened. Well, not to the point of me dying, of course, but yeah, there has been a creeper around here. And that's why I lit up the surroundings a little bit better. Only a little bit better, because, yeah, I didn't want any more of those surprises. I will go and show you what else is in here, because it's not just sugarcane. It is also melons. A couple of rows of melons. Juicy little melons. I don't know why not all of them are growing, but I assume it has to be because this is facing, say, like here instead of here. I don't know why or how to fix that, but it is what it is. And of course, I have another level, because where there are melons, there are also pumpkins. A lot of pumpkins. And why do we need all of this? Well, I can tell you, my beacon. I have made an emerald beacon. Then, of course, we have our humble villagers. One with Silk Touch, our mending villager, Depth Strider, Loyalty 2. There's some unbreaking ones there. And then there's of course the guy that I get my stuff from. And of course, now you can see what we're going to walk towards. First stop we are going to make, and I hope I can do this as free of spoilers as possible. I know a way of doing this. Alright. Beam me up. I said beam me up. You don't beam me up. You don't beam me up. Alright. I will walk myself, but I will cut it. We were just over there. And that is of course where we had all of our materials. Pumpkin and melons growing. Our food, like potatoes, wheat, carrots. We can trade it for emeralds, and emeralds we can trade in for golden carrots. What I didn't show you was right over there. I have a very open enchanting table set up. Yeah, that's the amount of time that I spent in the real starter base. Then, of course, after that, we built our most necessary farm ever, the iron farm, which has been running for all these 700 days, maybe a little bit less. But it was there very, very early, so we have plenty of iron. But you might think, if I'm going to build a big base, I need a lot of materials. Well, the materials you've seen, I've gathered a lot in these tunnels, in the mine. But what you don't know is where I get my rockets from. Well, like I said earlier, you might have seen a little bit before, but I'm going to show you the rest now. Alright? It's that way. Yeah. I did it. I managed. I finally managed. Well, hello to my base. My farm. Welcome to my creeper farm. I would like to go in here and show you. Well, there's nothing to show you here, because this is basically the statue on top of my farm. But this is basically a statue that I decided to build. And it's not the first time that I made this statue, because I've made it in another world as well. But this statue has been slightly modified. I just wanted it to be a little bit different than the first statue that I built, exactly of this kind. I wanted it to be a little bit more detailed than the previous one that I built. So I decided to build it again here and change the position of the wings, which I really like, to be honest. My skin here, the one that I'm walking around with right now, with the long hair at the back and the thing that looks pretty much like a creeper face. It is a skin that I decided to make for this. It started to grow on me, so I really like this skin. Yeah, it was also based on the statue that I built right here. The idea is basically this woman and an ancient vampire have battled before, and she had to do something that satisfied the villagers from the village back there, just my starting area. They were afraid of the vampire, and since the vampire moved to this position, to this land, she had to freeze it in time. What did she freeze exactly? We'll get to that very, very soon. It's basically my base. My base is being frozen in time, just after the teleportation of the castle happened. Castlevania inspired. The teleporting castle. Here comes the grand reveal, the official reveal of my base that I'm working on. Bang! Jeez. The base that I've been working on is right here. Yes. I'm not going to edit that out. There is no actual sound effect for the ground reveal. Just a it will be the sound effect, yes, definitely. This is basically the base that I've been working on from the start. From the entire 800 days I've been working on it. This side definitely needs some more love than because this side is more like the vibe that I'm going for. Let's go to the base, because, well, of course we have a nice little bridge to the base. A nice little bridge to the base. Nice little bridge to the base, I said. I don't think it's very little, but okay. It's a bridge. It's very nice. It's way better than that bridge over there. This bridge is basically added to be able to move it over here to my creeper farm without having to jump the entire time. And we are now moving towards our castle with this very nice mud and dirt path bridge to the entire front of our castle, which is very big. Let's start with the outside. We have custom trees, which are basically made out of, I think it is spruce wood, and dark oak fences and stairs, and dark oak leaves. So custom dark oak trees, a little bit in the pine tree vibe. There are some rocks floating around. And standing around, of course, because of course, when the castle impacts, created this explosion of the terrain that it was on, and it shattered rocks all towards the sides. And of course, when the teleport happened, the angel froze time in this area, and so the rocks came to float about. And yeah, I still need to add a lot more of these rocks. I still need to add the trees to the other side. That is probably something that I do after I've built the base structure of the bigger castle that's going to be on top of this platform, which is what I'm working at right now. You can see some nice little details like the alcoves with the lanterns in there. There is some damage, like some sort of wild growth on the side of the castle that is basically covering the stone bits. I especially like this because I used mangrove with mangrove roots and mud to transition into the deep slate. It is very nice, and this is very distracting. So yeah, wall of the big structure. And now you might ask or wonder, how big is it going to be? This is going to be the base's base. In here, we are going to place a lot of farms, like a sugarcane farm, kelp farm, bamboo farm, another farm, just a lot of farms. And try to automate it a little bit. But this is basically what I'm working on right now. It's not finished, so that's why I wanted to show you this first. Because what I'm going to show you next is what's inside the castle, what we already built. Let's show you the rest of my base. The part that I'm most proud of, I will try to show you last. So we'll cut right here. Of course, this bridge is very nice. There once was a man trying to survive as long as possible in a hardcore Minecraft world. He always played without a proper storage system. Now he has made one, and still he struggles to find his items, because he categorizes all things together. Like he places cacti in the farm boxes, categorizes flowers in the same category as dyes, while not all dyes are coming from flowers. The egg is basically animal products. You have gravel. I think that's currently basically gravel. I was planning on making that falling blocks, but I think I made that gravel. Then at the very back there is miscellaneous items with the diamond helmet there. At the very back here, the only labeled chest is potions. If we turn around, you will see that all this clean ass storage is still not too shabby, but it is a little bit less clean on the other side. Also, map. Oh, of course, there are a couple of shulker boxes standing in the way. I like my basement, my storage. Then, of course, there's this transition. This transition leads to a hallway with nether wart. Our nether wart farm. Just little, because we don't need lots of nether wart. I don't think. Because these nether wart blocks, you can't create them with nether wart. Yes, this is a hallway. Of course, there's going to be more on this side. There's going to be more at the back there. But it currently is not there yet. You have a nice little staircase up to the main hall, which I'm arriving at right now. The thing that I'm most proud of. The thing that I've been waiting for to show you the most. It is a big hall, and there is more detail to it than you think. This clearly looks like just a normal hall with some pillars and some balconies that are basically viewing platforms. But there is also this staircase with red nether brick tiles and red wool. The crimson fences. And there is little benches. They do contain a little bit of decoration. Like I was thinking about how could I bring detail to such a big build? Well, of course, with benches with pillows. Pillows are basically the stairs on top of an air block where there is the foot of the banner pattern. The banner. And like this you can create pillows. And while these are all pretty visible, this one is like a little bit smaller pillow in the corner. You can angle these pillows, but angling the pillows in the middle, right here and here at all these sides, it doesn't really make sense. So I did it right here in the corner, and it actually looks like a pillow leaning in the corner. It's a small little pillow. And if I just take a step here, you can see the amount of detail that I've done so far. Like it is the nether wart block behind the mangrove trapdoors that make it look like there is a sort of a ruby embedded in the pillar. I really like that. Also, the lava here behind the trapdoors. I'm amazed that this is possible, because I would expect this to burn. These trapdoors to burn. I hope that doesn't change, because right now it's like it is a sort of pipe and there is lava flowing through it, and of course small little trees with some flowers. I really enjoy this hallway. Each time I walk through it I think by myself like, well, I've done a good job on this. I've done a good job. And that's what I want to continue in this world. But I was wondering, should I maybe make another series just for YouTube itself? I might, but for now, this is going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I like the place. I like where this is going. I like this world. I like 800 Days of Survival. I'm so excited on what's next. I hope you are enjoying it too. If you do, come and visit me on my stream on Twitch. Come and visit back once I post more videos on this YouTube channel. And otherwise, you live your life and I live mine. Have a good one.